Okay, we're gonna try this. I'm just gonna. I decided that I wanted this display on the screen to randomly change and update the various points. So I figure why not make a function to do this, because I'm gonna have to. So I'll call it init point, and we will send in an index. Hopefully that's an index. We'll just go like that. Okay. So we wanted to do this stuff right here. This is what we wanted to do. E1, F1, 0.7. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. So let's just take that right out of there. Put it right in here. So we're going to, in this case, we're going to init point. We're going to send in I times 16 plus j. Keep it nice. I like to keep it nice. Alright, okay, okay. Oops. No, that's fine. Okay, what did I do? Oh. So when I'm updating this, oh, forgot about that. Son of a bean dip. Because it's going to be the position. Let's go like this. Just go, oh wait. Let's just call it T for init or new. Okay, so if T is true, we're also going to do the position. Okay. So right here, this one we're going to send in true. Okay, is that true? Okay. And then we need to send in, if it's true, I guess we should send in ij. See, this is, you're not doing this right, Jeff. Right. Well, this is how my coding works and how my brain thinks. So E1, F1. So these guys, we got to fix those. Let's just, maybe we can send in those too, I guess. Those are both floats. E1, F1. Okay. So initially those will send in 0.07F and 0.11F. Okay, so that'll take care of these. And then the ij, you know what, we could just send in the ij. I'm feeling lazy. And when we send it in, we will send in I and j, like that. I've already sent in I and j. I can just do this with it, but I just want to do this quickly. So if it's true, then it's new, and we'll reset the position. So did I ruin anything? Let's see if this works. Of course we have to, is that outside of main? I think we need to, well, let's see if it gives an error. I don't think it will. Okay. Alright, no, it worked. We're fine. So I'm using the function call. That's good. So now what I want it to do, as it goes through here, see, we have time, right? So let's go like this. How do we want this to work? GLFW get time. What does that do anyways? What does this do? Returns the current value time in seconds, unless the time is set up to measure time in seconds? No, I think it returns it in seconds with a float. Okay, so actually let's go like this. Let's go like this. create a float and just call it update time. Okay. So if glfw update time, because it's going to start out at 0, right? Update time is going to start out at 0, just to make sure. I'm paranoid, what can I say? Okay. So if update time, which is going to be always less than glfw time, so hold on here. If that, glfw time minus update time, because update time will be 0, statically 0 till we get glfw time comparing it and all those other stuff. Okay, so that, let's go every, for now, let's go every 4 times a second. Okay, 4 times a second. So then we want update time to equal glfw get time. And to avoid 2 function calls, we can go like this. Okay, so if the check time minus the update time is greater than 0.25, so the amount of time that has passed is just passed beyond a quarter of a second. So then what do we want to do? We want to choose a random value, and we have this, num points. Okay, so choose a random value. Let's go like this. Just call it R1 equals random percent num points. This is an integer, right? And that's okay. So that should do it. And then for that particular one, we're going to call init point. Now what do we got to send in? E1, F1. Oh, see, this is why I didn't want to do this, but I wanted to be lazy. Let's just copy this here, because we're going to basically do this. Why do I have those right there? Okay, not sure what's going on. Okay, so init point that I times, okay, so then we're going to choose, this is going to be R1. It's going to be false because we're not going to change the position. And we don't care to send in an I or a J. So just 0 and 0. Now what happens inside of init point if I and j are 0? That only affects that. RRT, IJ, what? Oh, this needs a random number. Oh, this is sequentially counting the, oh, let's go like this then. Hold on. If T, do that. Okay. For this one, we'll put in an else. Gotta be able to see what I'm doing. Vector 3. In this case, I don't want to change the first variable. Just the color and then the other 2 variables. Okay, so let's just go vertices in dot rrt, and that's the dot r. Okay. So this is the dot r, and then we're going to keep that. It's interesting. Is that going to work? Because the other 2 variables here are not dependent upon anything else bizarre. Okay, good. So then if it goes out at an init point, and that's not going to reset the position. So, and then once we do this, we modify one of the num points then we need to do this. Do we need to do this and this? I think we need to do both of these. So we're going to bind the buffer again, right to the buffer, and then it will be updated and we'll be able to see it in real time. Cool. Okay, so that's pretty cool and all, but let's do a little more. Let's do a little more. Every time we do this, check time random points. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's do 20 of them, because there's 448 on the screen. Let's do 20. This is going to be a huge upload video. Okay, random number of points. So now we're going to do that 20 times. Whenever it gets to the... See how that works. Cool. And you can do all kinds of stuff with that. That's cool. Okay, just thought I would share because I had inspiration to make that in programming. I knew I'd do that relatively quickly, so let's see how long the video is. Thanks for watching.